Dan Phillip for Workforce Wednesdays. We're going to talk today about winning through losing. And that sounds weird, maybe a little crazy, but we're going to start with the three things that I think are vital to this concept. Number one is mental toughness, and two is our willingness to give away our power. And number three is collaborating with our employees, as well as outsiders, maybe companies or individuals that can help us see something that we can't on our own. So the first one, mental toughness, it really is the ability to recognize our talent, our intellect, and the capabilities that we have, and then forgetting that we failed yesterday or even succeeded at something, because each day is a new day. Well, you may and probably have consequences from choices or lack of choices in previous days, and we have to deal with those. But this is where the mentally tough person learns the lessons of yesterday, so that they can live to have brighter days rather than continually bad days. If your decisions are being made for their immediate impact, you probably have little patience, you lack the love for learning, and you don't have a future to hope in. Mentally tough people look to their vision and the critical terrain they must capture to be successful. You recognize that you want to be better today than you were yesterday. And mentally tough people invite loving critics to speak into their life. It's in the love that we trust those critics to help strip away all the things that hinder our ability to be successful. It doesn't matter if you struck out or hit a home run. We move on for the prize that is ahead of us. I remember asking John Walkenfuss, former backup catcher for the Detroit Tigers, who backed up Lance Parrish in the major leagues, and I said, how do you stay in the game when you have an all-star catcher ahead of you and you know you're never going to start? Well, he said a couple of things. Well, he was known for a couple of things, catching skills and a sense of humor. But he said, every day I have to be mentally prepared, because you never know when your opportunity is going to come. If you're not prepared mentally, you'll never see the opportunity when it does come. And number two, this willingness to give away our power. Too many people are seeking their own way and are selfishly ambitious. Playing in the Appalachian Rookie League in Bristol, Tennessee, I was on a team full of first-time pros, and they were all superstars prior to coming to the professional ranks, and they succeeded everywhere they went and were probably the best players on their teams. But all that to say that even though they thought more highly of themselves much of the time than they should have, a sense of pride and ego came along as well, and that was really our demise more than anything. We thought the world revolved around us, and especially those who played the same position. We weren't pulling for one another. We were hoping for each other's demise. Well, that's not good character for a team. We can't have our success based on those kinds of players. And so what we're looking here at is the supervisors and managers and leaders alike in the workforce often will do the same thing. They think they have to be the answer man. They don't want to see someone else show them up. But the key, whether in pro baseball or the work world, to leadership is giving up your ego, your pride, so that the team can win. Leaders today must demonstrate the value and importance they have for all of their teammates, not just a select few. Give your power away and collaborate with everyone on the team, and that'll build trust, relationships, and winning teams. Number three, to continue on with collaboration with our employees and outsiders is vital, because it isn't about who the smartest person in the room is. It's about the team that trusts one another enough to give it everything they have and a willingness to risk for the sake and success of the team. Without this kind of trust, you can't possibly perform at a higher level. In part, this is why you see so much turnover. Too many people in your workforce team don't feel like a team at all. They feel like a number who has to produce so many widgets in a certain amount of time before they're valued. And I understand results are vital to the success of a company, but when people feel valued less than the products they're asked to produce, you get the value you demonstrate that you feel that you have. So people have different intellects, different experiences, and various talents, skills, and abilities. And many managers and leaders aren't aware of what they are because they do little collaboration. And so they need to give away, the managers, the power, the position they think they have that makes them better than coworkers. And so they need to give it away and have self-directed work teams is an example of that, because people will succeed or fail together. If you really want to be a great leader with low turnover, perhaps you should consider that your coworkers are just waiting for the time and opportunity when they are valued as much or more than the profit and loss statement in the balance sheet. Include people who are closest to the problem, and you just might find a better solution.